Alright, y'all. So, this is a review for a Triforce tank by Cloudy Collaborations. Right here. This is on my LiPo PWM box. I have it turned down to 25% power. So, not a bad little tank. Let's just see here real quick. I'm gonna read off what's on the back here, what comes with it, this, that, the other. But first off, just package it. Alright, so you get this little clear box. Simple as it can be. You know, it's got a little band that goes around it, cardboard, paper, whatever you want to call it. That off, you got some foam in here. Alright. Stay up. Alright, so went ahead and took it out of the plastic case. Alright. Got this little piece of paper on the inside that shows you specs on a Triforce tank. What each piece is, the dimensions of it. Alright. So it's a 22mm tank. Total height for it is 79mm. The top cap right up here is 14mm. So it's pretty decent size. It is reverse threaded, so I mean, some people find it simpler to fill it up that way. Me, it don't matter. 14mm tall, 14mm wide. Again, reverse threaded. So I'm not going to empty this out, you know, I can do all that bullshit. But you got your top cap. Alright, obviously reverse threading. You got your tank. Inside the tank, you got your chimney neck, and your coil down right about here. And then you got your base. So, easy enough. Oh, and then your spacer down. So, easy. Sorry, I was reading the disclaimer. For high PG ratio, e-liquid, we recommend using the bottom fill feature instead of the top fill to prevent leaking. So, you just take it off like any other tank, unscrew it, this, that, and the other, and pour it down. But I got a high VG juice. It's a 90-10. It takes a minute to wick, so yeah, that's why I'm not constantly vaping on it right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and read you the description. So the CCI Triforce tank, or CCI Triforce sub-ohm tank, is a revolutionary tank that is going to change the vaping industry as we know it. The large diameter coils with wide open airflow and wide bore chimney create a vaping experience similar to that of a rebuildable dripping atomizer. So, RDA. This is my Glacier 2. once you try this tank, you will not go back to any other. Yeah. Want to turn this sub-ohm tank into an RDA or RTA? Just go ahead and fucking order the upgrade kit. And the upgrade kit is available at cloudycollabs.com. So this is a tank by Cloudy Collabs, or Cloud Chasers Inc. It's not a bad little tank. I definitely like it. There is other tanks that have my interest. But we ain't talking about those in this video. So, read off the specs. And again, everything is back here. Specifications. Alright, 5 milliliter capacity. Reverse threaded wide bore Delrin top cap, like I talked about. Protruding 510 pin. Now this is very important here. Alright, so when not a lot of times are you going to use this on a box, because for one, it's 22 millimeter. You're going to use it on a mech mod. That's right, I said it. You're going to use a tank on a mech mod. You know why? Because the 510 is protruding out. So that means it is a lot safer than your completely flush 510, in which you'll find in a lot of tanks. So you can use it on a hybrid mod, no problem. Now the tank here, it's Pyrex, so it's not easy to crack. Let me show you a little bit about the airflow. Alright, so you got 2 slits each side. I gotta say, from top to bottom they're equivalent to 3 millimeter, but I'm not exactly sure. But let me just show you how it closes off real quick. Simple. You know, similar to other tanks. So, and then top cap and bottom fill. Now, like I said, I'm not gonna unscrew this, you know, take it apart and fucking clean it out and all that. I got juice in here. I'm not trying to fucking do all that shit. So, I'm gonna vape on it, tell you, you know, what I think of it. Honest review, you know, I'm not at all, I'm just doing this for shit and giggles, to bring the knowledge to you. Alright. So, first impressions of the tank. Put the juice in. There's one piece in there in which you will get. So, they give you a 0.2 ohm coil, and then they give you a 0.1. This is the one you'll use in your mech mod. Alright. So, let me just go ahead and open her up. Alright. So, pretty big coil. Or coil housing. This thing's a nickel 200.1 ohm. So it looks like 24 gauge wire in there. I want to say that's a 4 or 5 millimeter bit, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, either 9 or 10 wraps, but I don't know what the cotton is in there, but anyways, you got plenty of space in there, like holy shit. But anyways, so when I first juiced this thing up, I was not aware that you had to do something to prevent it from leaking. And so one of my buddies, I mean, I was like, are you fucking serious? Brand new tank, it's leaking. This little rubber piece here, You got one. Alright. Right up at that line, you got one right up there. You gotta make sure it's dry and pressed hard against. You gotta make sure all your parts are tight. Gasket's gonna prevent any leaking. You got some extra O-rings in here. You got an extra insulator. They don't give you another pin or a contact pin. I definitely would have liked to see that, but I mean, it is what it is. So, let's go and put this box together. Just so I ain't wasting time on bullshit. So, got the tank, put juice in it, found out it was leaking, went ahead and noticed, the error of my ways, and fix it. No problem. Now, high VG juices. This tank does, it can do high VG juices. For example, this is a 90-10 blend right here. Shit's thick. Fucking thick. You can see how thick that shit is, but anyways. I digress. So, it's slowly working its way through the tank. Not a bad little tank. I'd highly suggest it for guys who don't like tanks. Personally, I don't. Sorry. I'm trying to burp over here and it's not going to happen. I personally don't like tanks. Simply for the fact that certain tanks don't give you that RDA experience. But this does. Now, I can't really pull up the website, but the upgrade kit, I believe, was $14.99. Or was that the replacement coils? I'm not exactly sure, but I'll leave a link down in the description. But as you can see, thing puts out no problem at all. I've heard that there's going to be a 30mm version, and it's just going to be sexy. So 30mm version. A lot of people are looking forward to that. Vape's great. This is a 0.2 coil in here. They also have a 0.5 pre-built coil in there for your lipo boxes. In which this is a 3S lipo. So, I got the airflow wide open on here, but I'm going to go ahead and close it off about halfway, 3/4, and see how she does. Let me just make sure no bubbles are coming up, so I know it ain't trying to absorb any. So, it definitely does absorb pretty well. No problems with the wicking. So, honest opinion, rating, I'd give it an 8.5. Thing that I would like to see in it, bigger diameter. Yeah, it fits perfectly flush with my 510, but that's not exactly what I'm looking for. I want big. Fucking shoot, 30 mil. Like I said, that's coming out. Yeah, I would have liked to have the vape on. The Pyrex glass, I would have liked it to be tinted. And then I know that they make this part black. and up here all black. But that to be tinted black, that'd be pretty cool. Different colors of tank, whatever. Let me think what else. Gotta fix that gasket issue. Right out of the tank for someone who did not know of it. You know, say you got some random buyer who's not affiliated with Cloud Chasers Inc. Whatsoever, goes out, buys a tank, but notices you got leaking. I mean, he's going to walk out of the shop, go home, and notice all this shit's happening to it, and he's going to be like, dude, this fucking tank sucks. But luckily, I had somebody who was there with me and showed me, hey, this is what you need to do to it. So, props to the employee at the shop I went to, by the way. So, it ain't bad. This video is running a little long, so I'll go ahead and cut it short. I gave my rating, gave my opinion. If I lost this tank, would I go buy another? No. No, I would not. Simply for the fact because I know of other tanks that have the same qualities, but a lot bigger and can hold bigger coils, like a lot bigger. So, there it is. Triforce tank by Clouded Collabs. I do like tank. I'm glad that I've got it. Would I buy another one? No. Give it 8.5 overall rating out of 10. Good tank. Kurt Lobich. I think that's how. Whatever. I'm not even going to try. Kurt over at Clouded Collabs. Great job. No issues. Whatever. So, anyways, y'all take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your night. Bye.